Within hours, Jones convinced his followers to poison their children and to take their own lives, as reported in threats to break his followers down and ultimately convince them he was their savior. Those who weren't convinced were simply too frightened to leave. As reported by Psychology Today, Jones routinely forced his followers to sign blank power of attorney forms and false confessions to crimes, including child molestation, to prove their loyalty to him and the church. As reported by Psychology Today, Jones also used degradation and humiliation to exert control over his followers. Although couples were prohibited from having sex with each other, they were forced to have sex with Jones or other members while their spouses were made to watch. He also humiliated his followers by making them strip naked and criticizing their bodies in front of others. Psychology Today also reports Reverend Jones used abuse and humiliation to weaken his followers' willpower. However, the threats of blackmail ensured they would remain under his control. In addition to the blackmail, Jones routinely threatened to have any defectors killed by his, quote, angels. Not only were many followers afraid to leave, but they were also afraid of what might happen to any loved ones they left behind. Psychology Today reported that Jonestown became a Twilight Zone reality in which people pretended to be enjoying a utopian existence while living in constant fear for their lives.
Gaze on one man in the room. They call him Doe.
Marshall Herb Applewhite, Doe, is basically their god.
Who is this man called Doe? They'll be carried to the next level of existence in a UFO. From a well-heeled New York neighborhood, she was once a cheerleader, the whole world at her feet.
Because if you do too fast, it breaks. It's really a pain.
A young man born into a prominent Connecticut family, his future filled with opportunity and wealth.
Are you filming this? No.
The tall man at the door with a blazing smile, once a Colorado businessman, a former political candidate. Another beautiful, quiet smile. He is the brother of a famous actress on an iconic TV show.
Get the camera. You look great.
So many people on this tape once high achievers, strivers filled with promise. Now performing a giddy talent show. That's a valedictorian who was once a presidential scholar.